That is entirely too hot, and if I didn't have my AC, I would probably be dead. I gotta get out of here, it's so hot. So I am currently in the desert in California and it is 98 degrees out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just way too hot. And I'm flying out of Vegas back home in a couple days and it's only gonna get hotter the closer I get to Vegas. And I just don't feel like dealing with it. So I'm just gonna drive down to the beach and hang out there for a couple days where it's a little bit cooler. And then I'm just gonna book it to Vegas right before my flight. Tonight I'm sleeping at a Planet Fitness and I thought it would be kind of cool to just show you guys what it's like to sleep out of the back of a van in a regular parking lot. Also I need a shower because yesterday I was jumping on some trampolines and I smell like butthole. Son of a... Well, we're off to a great start. The fridge just completely flew open in the back of the van, so now I gotta pull over and fix that. It isn't really that big of a deal when it flies open while I'm driving because everything kind of stays inside because of those ledges on the shelves. They kind of keep everything in. It's just more annoying that I have to deal with it. And this latch that's supposed to keep it closed doesn't really work very well. I just got to figure out a way to like jimmy rig it to get it to work so I don't have to do this anymore. But we're gonna hope that stays closed. So you might be asking yourself, why am I parking in a Planet Fitness parking lot when I can take this anywhere? I'm parking in some beautiful scenic area, taking the views, and a lot of the times I do that, but sometimes it's just easier to park in a Planet Fitness parking lot or a Walmart parking lot or somewhere that's along the route to your final destination, just because it's stress-free, it's easy, you don't get bothered, especially at the Planet Fitnesses because they're open 24/7, so if I ever have to go in the middle of the night or something, I can just wake up and go inside. But typically I just use my van toilet because I never really have to go number 2 in the middle of the night. I don't know if other people have issues with that, but I don't. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that gas price right there says $6.37 a gallon. And my last tank fill up cost me $133. These gas prices are absolutely murdering me. I really just hope they don't go up any higher because if they do, I probably won't be able to afford it. So I had to stop at this gas station because apparently under this pump right here, there is a water spigot that you can get to that I'm going to use to fill up my tank because it's completely empty. So apparently it's right behind this right here, and you just got to kind of open it, and there she is. Water spigot. Now I just gotta hook up my hose to that and I can fill my tank. And there we go, it's filling up. And since the tank was completely empty, it's probably gonna take like 10 minutes to fill up, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it to fill and then head over to that Planet Fitness. And there we go, she's basically full. You can see that gray line is where the water level is. So I'm gonna go turn the water off and we'll be good to go. Also, I gotta get all the water out of the tube before I put it back in the van. So I just kind of drain it out like this. Let gravity do the work.
He's not coming back. Run from my kitchen.
Some skydivers doing some cool tricks. I don't know if you can see that, but that was kind of cool. And we're here. There's so many different campsites to choose from. I don't know which one to pick. This one right here looks pretty good. Looks like it has some decent views. So this is where we're staying tonight. Right in the Planet Fitness parking lot. Alright, so first things first, I gotta get my bag packed to go take a shower inside of the Planet Fitness because I smell horrible and I need to take a shower. And there you go. It's crazy how much just a simple shower can make you feel so much better. And also, what I'm talking about when I say like parking in spots like this is super convenient, like there's a grocery store over there, there's a hair cuttery, there's a Taco Bell and a KFC right there. So anything that I might need, I can just stop in there and pick it up whenever I want because I'm parked in the parking lot. So like if I run out of ketchup when I'm making dinner or anything like that, I can just pop over to the grocery store and grab it, and it's just super easy to do. Obviously, I don't prefer to stay here over the scenic spots, but there are benefits to each. And having a functioning toilet is definitely a benefit of spots like this. Also, I'm really hoping that the sink works, because sometimes when I drain the tank to empty and try to turn it on, it'll like not work for a couple hours. It's making noises. Oh, water's coming out. See, it just doesn't work. I don't know what it is, if there's something with emptying the tank all the way that kind of messes with the water pump, but every time I empty the tank all the way and then try to refill it, it stops working for a little bit, but then it'll just randomly cut on. So I'm gonna go back there and see if I can make it work. So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the water pump is actually on and it's making noise and it's running, but there's no water flowing through the system. I'm just gonna kind of shake these pipes around and see if that works. All right, that didn't work, so I'm gonna try something else. It's just not working. I'm gonna give it like a few minutes, maybe it'll kick on by itself. Oh, there we go. And we have water. I guess it just takes it a while for it to pressurize or something. I don't really care. I'm just glad I have water again. Gotta turn the fan on because even though it's 70 degrees here, which is a lot nicer than the 94 that I was in an hour ago, it's still pretty hot in the back of the van. But it'll cool off later tonight, like at 8 p.m. it's supposed to be 64, so that's like perfect for sleeping. Something you guys may not know about me is I have a very unhealthy, or kind of actually healthy, addiction to Coke Zeros. And I'm really craving one right now, so I'm gonna head over to that grocery store. Bag secured. I also grabbed a cold one and a bag of chips. The cold one is so I can enjoy it now. The rest are gonna go in the fridge. That wasn't that satisfying. But that was. The other thing about spots like this is that when I close my front curtains up there and also have my back curtains closed back here, and I'm just kind of hanging out in the van, either doing some work, laying in bed, or sitting on the couch, I almost like forget that I'm in a Planet Fitness parking lot because this place just feels so homey to me. It feels like my home. And if I can't see outside, I really kind of just don't even think about the fact that I'm in a Planet Fitness parking lot and just do all of the stuff that I would do normally if I was in my house. And at night, it doesn't really matter because even if I was parked somewhere scenic, I'd have all my window shades up anyways. So essentially it'd be like the exact same thing as being parked in a scenic location once the sun goes down. All right, so I gotta stop eating these chips, so I'm gonna make some dinner. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. And now we feast while watching a movie. And we'll just watch this because it looks good. And Adam Sandler's in it, and I love Adam Sandler. So actually isn't half bad. I thought it was going to be a little weird with the apple chicken sausage, but the apple actually kind of adds something to it. And it's good. Say hello to the camera. You brought it up. Who driving this bus? I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can't wait to see you two. Say goodbye to the camera.
Goodbye.
All right, I'm heading to bed. I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. We slept in a little bit today. It's 10:44 a.m. But I slept pretty good. It's only 74 degrees in the van right now, so that's really not too bad. I think this thing might be off a little bit, but that's really pretty comfortable for me to sleep in, especially when I got the fan on up in the front of the van and I have the fan on back here. It keeps it pretty cool. It circulates the air, so it's not too bad. I'm sitting under the blanket right now, so it's really not that bad. But yeah, we had no issues last night. It's no one knocked on the window, no one knocked on the doors. I didn't really hear any noise outside. I got a pretty good night's sleep, but now I'm gonna head down to the beach, so I will catch you guys next time.